Well, Dragon Folk, it looks like Wizards of the Coast is teasing at the final product in the Phyrexia arc for Magic the Gathering. Let's go ahead and take a look into it and why you may be concerned with what this product entails. Welcome on in Dragonfolk to a wonderfully dimly lit version of today's wonderful news. Trying out a new lighting thing here. We've got some fantastic gifts that were given to me by my friends, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see how they work out. I know they don't look super crazy, but I think they add a nice little touch, something for you guys to look at, other than this. But anyway, let's get into March of the Machines, the Aftermath. So, there's been a lot of talk about how everybody is very upset about this product, how they came out with some teasers for March of the Machines, and then they came out with teasers for March of the Machines, the Aftermath, which is an epilogue set, they called it. And when they first announced March of the Machines, the Aftermath, I went, is this set going to be legal in Standard, right? Because if it's still following the same arc that is happening in the Standard scene right now, what are the odds that it ends up being Standard legal? Well, apparently the March of the Machines, the Aftermath is going to be Standard legal. Now, whether or not it contains any new cards is beyond me. I'm imagining they are going to have some new cards in it, but I'm not too sure what new cards are going to be there. This obviously does not release until May, so we have quite some time before actually looking into any of this product. But the issue everybody seems to have with this product is the fact that they no longer are going to contain draft packs or set packs. That this Aftermath set is going to contain epilogue boosters. Now, these epilogue packs are going to contain 5 cards in them. Usually about 1 to 3 rares and 2 uncommons, which means that this set does not have any mythics and it does not have any commons. This set is not going to be draftable. It is what they consider a micro set. Now, the reason people are freaking out about this is because, well, frankly, it's a new thing for Magic the Gathering. Wizards of the Coast has not done something like this previously, and that's to be, understood, right? Magic the Gathering fans have never seen something like this, and it is a very weird thing to see only 5 cards in a pack. But the real upset was when a lot of people went to Amazon to see what the pricing was like. And the Amazon pricing currently at pre-sale for March of the Machines, the Aftermath, is $120 a booster box, which contains only 24 packs as opposed to 36 packs, because, well, you're not drafting the set, so it's not a draft size box, which makes sense. Then they do also have collector boosters for this, and bundles as well. And I'm not too sure how those are going to work out. I'm assuming the collector boosters are going to have more of the fun stuff, whereas the regular epilogue booster box is going to contain a bunch of just the base level things. But overall, there's a lot of discourse with this, because a lot of people are assuming that the price of this set being $120 on Amazon right now is, obviously this thing that people are calling shrinkflation, which we've seen in plenty of different things around the world, right? I mean, we see shrinkflation all the time. You get, normally you'd be able to get a foot-long hot dog for $2. Now, instead of a foot-long hot dog for $2, you're instead getting just a half a foot for $2. They're cutting away a portion of the product that they normally would have given you in order to give you less, but still you would be paying the same amount. Now, we are not sure on the specifics of this product. And more importantly, pre-sale pricing is nothing to ever go off of, because everybody sees the initial price of this product and they freak out. They freak out because, well, guess what, right? You don't want to pay $120 for 24 packs that only contain 5 cards. That is, you're getting less for the same price that you would be normally. But it baffles me every time people see product, like a brand new product, they see the pre-sale pricing and they go, oh my gosh, this is how it's going to be forever. It's not. It's not going to be like this forever. And if it is, then I'm wrong. And you can comment away about how I made a poor decision telling everybody that this product is going to go down in price and it's not actually correct. Pre-sale pricing is there to give a general idea, and then they will base new prices off of how many people pre-order, and then they will base prices off secondary market things, and then they will base prices off of, the price was never going to be the same as it is right now on pre-sale. It just will not, okay? Second off, again, we don't know what this product is going to be like, right? You see things like the main set jumpstart boosters. Those on pre-sale for all of the main sets were going for like $100. And they have 24 packs in them, I'm pretty sure. I think, yeah. Like 24 packs in them. And these 24 packs are all it's garbage, right? But it was going for $100 on pre-sale. And now if you look at a box of Jumpstart from Dominaria United, they're like $50. Sometimes even less. This is just further proof that pre-sale pricing is there to scare you. So don't freak out about any of that pricing. The next thing we're going to talk about is just the whole shrinkflation thing, right? You're getting less cards for less stuff, right? They're trying something new here at Wizards, okay? They're trying something new. And while it's weird that this is like a additional supplemental, it's almost like DLC for March of the Machines, right? Like they didn't fully get out March of the Machines. And so instead of them creating a like 400 plus card set, they instead went, well, let's just stop it at like 270 and then make more cards for an epilogue set, kind of like the ending of a movie. The problem I have with it is I don't think it's necessary for them to do that, right? It's the same reason I don't think DLC is necessary. I feel like if you were going to put it into the game, you should have done that during creation of the game, right? But I get that, you're a business and people are going to do this kind of stuff and whatever. But you also have to realize that the general card pool for a set like this is probably going to be pretty low, considering there's only rares and uncommons. And it's not something that, if you've played Yu-Gi-Oh!, you haven't seen before, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Does this exact thing. They come out with sets that have 9 cards in the packs. That's their whole thing. It's like 9 cards. I'm pretty sure it's 9 cards. You get 9 cards in a main set, and you're going through them. You're trying to find the secret rare, and you're finding all this extra common and bulk and yada yada. And it is what it is. But then they come out with these small little expansion sets that only have 5 cards in them, and all of the cards are in ultra rare, other than 1 card, which is usually a secret rare. And I don't know about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scene and whether or not that's something that they enjoy, but those boxes are sold for the same price as any other box. It doesn't matter whether or not it's a main set or a supplementary set. They're sold in the same price range of around $60. So this isn't new for people who are, who are old to TCGs, right? Who have been around the block and have played things like Pokemon and Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard, whatever. Like, you've seen these things before. But I want to get to the real important part about this whole thing, because there's something that a lot of other people are not talking about. And it's that, again, we come to this general idea that you don't need to buy this, right? Like, you don't need to buy it. If there are new cards that come in this set that are so incredibly good that you can't pass them up and you really want them for your deck, you can buy the singles when stores crack them. You can go to your LGS and you can buy singles from your LGS. That is the concept, right? And even LGS don't have to buy this if you don't want to. If this is something that you know is not going to sell in your store, don't buy it, right? wait, go ahead and just gauge your audience. Gauge the amount of people that are going to your store all day, right? 7 days a week. Gauge people. Make a poll. See how many people are genuinely interested in the Aftermath. It's not a draftable set, and it's only got 5 cards per pack. So probably a lot of people are not going to be super hyped for it. But again, only rares and uncommons in this set. No mythics, no commons. This is a mind-blowing thing. It's the first time they've done this, where it's just been rares and uncommons. So what could this set possibly mean for the rest of us, right? Well, personally, I think the set is going to drop in value significantly because why wouldn't it? It contains less packs than a draft box would. It contains less cards than a draft box would. The only thing that would make this box worth more is if the cards inside of it are so incredibly powerful. I'm talking like even if 10% of the cards in there are like game changers in Pioneer or game changers in Modern, that will drive the price up. But then comes the attrition thing, right? You've got people who will buy too many boxes and then crack a whole lot of boxes, and then the box price is then going to go up as cards more hit the market, and then the more cards hit the market, those card prices are going to drop, and therefore it's a vicious circle, right? The box prices will then be high, the card prices will be low, and that's where you're going to get to. But overall, it's not the end of the world for everybody. And that's what I wanted to make extremely clear. Something like this is not the end of the world. Magic the Gathering and Wizards of the Coast is not trying to invade your wallet. They're not making you buy any of this. You are probably, hopefully, an adult, and you can make your own decisions. And if you find something in here that you're like, man, I really want this to go into my Kalia deck, then you can just get that card. You don't have to worry about anything else. If you're a competitive player, this might be a little weird, simply because, of course, it's a standard legal set, but it's not the set that's going to do rotation. It's essentially, like I had said, a DLC for March of the Machines. So, we just don't know enough about it, right? And it's all been speculation from this point forward. Is what is it going to contain? Why does it still cost the same as a draft box? Why? But I think at the end of the day, we just have to take a step back, breathe, and continue to look at what we like about the game. Are you still having fun playing Commander with your buddies? Are you still having fun, drafting on Arena? Are you still having fun climbing the ladder in Arena? Are you still having fun going to pro tournaments? Maybe you're just hanging out at your LGS and having a fun little time on some casual Commander days. Or maybe you're entering into the tournaments at FNM. Maybe you just like collecting the art. Maybe you're an investor and you just want to take the opportunity while people are looking at new product to go snag some of this older product. There are opportunities for everybody, right? You gotta be vigilant. I promise it's gonna be okay. All this negativity about Wizards is making you pay more money and Wizards is doing it's not the case, guys. You don't have to pay a dime for any of this, and it's not going to be some world-ending set that's going to destroy Magic. I view this product as just another one of those bunk products like Double Feature, which, granted, Double Feature is doing pretty good for itself right now, but it's going to be another one of those products where you just kind of, you brush it off and you go about your day, right? You wait for the next set to come out. You continue to try to find the cards for your Commander deck. That's all you can do. And it's going to be okay. You're not going to, the world's not going to explode. All of your cards are not going to lose, 800% value because of this set. Just be vigilant, okay? There's no point to not be. I really hope that this brought some light onto the product itself. There's, again, a lot of negativity towards it and a lot of negativity towards Wizards still. And I think that I'm really just kind of accepting what I'm doing with Magic the Gathering, right? Regardless of the fact that we're touching on Flesh and Blood and all that other stuff, I truly now see that there's only certain things that I care about in Magic the Gathering. I don't need to care about everything, and granted, as a content creator, I'd like to talk about everything, but it doesn't mean I need to purchase it. It means that I can just sit here in front of a microphone and talk with all of you while I educate myself on these new products. And I hope to continue to educate you on all of these new products as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I do really appreciate your support. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys, what you think about this, right? Do you really think Wizards has made March of the Machines the Aftermath specifically to scam you? Or are you just going to patiently wait to see what the set entails before giving it a full judgment? Let me know. And while you're down there, make sure to like the video and also subscribe to the channel as well if you have not already. I like to make all these little update videos and kind of get people on track and hopefully kind of curb that negativity, because as much as there is some bad stuff happening in Wizards of the Coast, it's not all bad. You just have to divert your attention to something that is more positive. And I promise you, it will continue to be beneficial for not only yourself, but also the future of Magic the Gathering. So thank you all so much again for your support. It means a lot to me. And I will see you all very soon. Nerd out.